Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody, everyone, my friends. Just 28 seconds, not 1 minute. So I should wait. Okay. Today, 1 hour earlier. Okay. Only one appear, appear, appear. Okay, everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm very happy you are here tonight. Usually I speak in Burmese, but today I want to speak in English, especially for my international friends who have been following my journey. Uh, Yesterday, one of my friends requested to speak in English. So today I tried my best to speak in English. This channel is very new to my Buddhist fellows in Myanmar, as well as in international French world. So I want to introduce this channel to my friends. So I should share my personal story, my transformation, and what I have learned along the way. So I should wait a little bit to gather my friends to my channel to listen or to participate. Thank you very much. From Sri Lanka. So now we have three participants. So I should introduce myself to my audience, to my YouTube channel. So later we can discuss, we can present our opinions about Buddhism or about uh, the world affairs related to the Buddhism. So now, today, I will take 20 or 25 minutes to introduce myself. So after that, we can talk about, we can discuss, we can even debate each other. So this is about my life. So my journey began in a small village in Myanmar from a young age. I dedicated myself to learning, to teaching, and to sharing wisdom over time. That journey took me from monasteries in Myanmar in India to classrooms, television studios, and even meditation halls around the world. But it also took me through deep change from life as a Buddhist monk to life as a layman and learner again. This is a story about growth, renewal, and the power of education and compassion. Actually, now I'm a Buddhist layman, not a Buddhist monk anymore. So I should declare, claim what I am without knowing about my autobiography. The audience will not understand what I'm talking about. So this is introductory to my audience. I was born in a quiet village in Myanmar, a place with simple beauty. We didn't have much, no school, no hospital, and nothing we should have. But what we did have was a sense of kindness, community, and respect for learning. As a young boy, I loved to read. Actually, I was sent to a Buddhist monastery. This is a very small one. It had only two books. There is a chronicle of Buddhism, a chronicle of Buddha, very famous one in Myanmar, Jinata Pakasani. Another one is encyclopedia, beginning with letter Myanmar alphabet Ma. So it was a very small education atmosphere for everybody in our village. So anyway, as a young boy, I loved to read. Sometimes I would sit under a tree with old books that had missing pages. Really, this is my life. Some books in my village, only two books in monastery. In small community around my mother's father's house, only two or three books. Those books without cover. Sometimes not beginning, not ending. A story, not without beginning, without ending. Only just name of characters. Very prevalent. So in my village situation, no library. So trying to guess what the words might have been. That was my classroom. And very early I became interested in Buddhism. Actually, I was not interested in Buddhism or any other religions. I was pushed. I was forced to learn a religious text. So anyway, I should explain about myself. Like this, I became interested in Buddhism. Not just as a religion, but as a way of understanding of life. That is later on I became to know the religion, what religion is, what the art of living is. And very early I was fascinated by the idea that peace is not something you find outside of yourself. It is something you grow inside. So I decided to become a monk. Actually, I prefer my talk before I introduced myself to the audience. So I should explain whenever I talk about myself. So here I have the paper to talk to you. I was fascinated by the idea that peace is not something you find outside of yourself. It is something you grow inside. It is a very far away from my inside. It is just from Pitika text, not my own idea. So I became a Buddhist monk, not because of my willingness to liberate from samsara or any suffering, but because my desire to learn education, text, so I became a monk, became a novice. So life in the monastery was simple, but very strict. We woke up before sunrise, chanted, meditated, studied. These were reality. So I could share. I can share. At first, it was challenging, but slowly I realized that the discipline was kind of freedom. It taught me patience, mindfulness, and compassion. You know, in Myanmar, the boys or the girls from countryside joined monastic order or monastic education. So I was also one of them. So I became a novice. Those early years gave me a foundation that shaped my whole life. Later, I traveled to India. Actually, in Myanmar, I studied a Buddhist Tripitaka text in local Buddhist Puriyati temple. That means education center for basic Pali Tripitaka text learning. Then I was sent to uh, the big city, a central city, to study higher Tripitaka text, Mandalay or Yangon. These were traditional Buddhist temples. After that, I joined the university. Actually, even though we named the classrooms as a Buddhist universities, not like universities in developed countries as international classroom, but more than traditional monastic education temple classroom. So I joined Sasana University. After that, in Myanmar, so yeah, it was very far away to understand from outside my country. It is a very strange education system in Myanmar. So I leave it. So you can understand. Monastic education system in modern developmental education system. Two kinds. So, Priyati, traditional Buddhist study center. And then university, there were 3 universities recognized by the government. Sadhana University, Mandalay Sadhana University, and Yangon Sadhana University. They have very long title, very long name. And then I joined again another university, Theravada University. It has also very long name of a very long name. So please leave it. So in Southern University, 6 years I took 6 years to finish my bachelor's degree, and then ITBMU in Yangon, 5 years. One was for a diploma, and 2 years were for my bachelor, and then 2 years for my master. But I didn't finish my master degree there. I left them all and I continue my studies in India, Varanasi. There 2 years for master degree and 3 years for PhD degree. Okay, so after that, when I was graduated from Southern University as a PhD candidate, PhD degree holder, I came back to Myanmar. Before that, 3 years, I was a guest faculty at the Central University of Tibetan Studies as a guest faculty. That means a guest professor, visiting professor. So that experience opened my heart and mind on compass monks, nuns, and lay students from many different countries lived in learn together. We share ideas, debated philosophy, and practiced meditation. And I discover that wisdom is not limited by culture or language. It's universal light. After many years abroad, I returned to Myanmar with a strong wish to give back, to have young people learn and grow. That's how Dhammagenga Buddhist Pali College began in Yangon, Myanmar. It started with a small sorry ဒီနေ့ပြောရင်းနဲ့ someone disturbed my talk, so I will come back again, but now let me stop.